Hey guys, some of you asked some questions about the Bling spinnerbait by River2Sea that I posted the other day. So I just wanted to give a little bit of a breakdown on some of the critical things I noticed about it and what I think makes it a great product. So this is the River2Sea half-ounce Monroe Bling spinnerbait by River2Sea, and this particular color they call I Know It. And as first you can see, it's got two willow leaf blades, one gold, one silver. It's a great combination. And something I noticed, the blades are actually a little thinner than what seems typical, which they claim it gives it a lot of extra vibration, but I can see it's also gonna really make it easy to spin at slow retrieves. And a couple of critical things that I think is really cool. If you notice right here at the loop at the end of the wire, it's actually welded shut. Most companies don't do that. It's actually just bent over, and I've never even thought of that before, but that way you know that blade is not coming off. And speaking of, this outer blade has a great swivel on it, so it can't do it one-handed, but it actually swivels very easily. There it goes. Anyway, so that's a critical thing in a spinnerbait too, is you want a nice swivel there so that you know that blade's going to spin really easy. Something else I noticed that I've never seen before, never considered, is right here at the line tie, it's just a little rubber grommet that goes around there. You know, I'm sure we've all had cases where especially when you're reeling in a decent sized fish, your knot, instead of staying up here in the loop, will actually slide down the arm, and that can cause a lot of extra tension right here by the head, which is a good way to break the wire on the spinnerbait. But a beautiful paint job. They kind of typically always have their little S shape in the eyes, but you can also see it's a very wide base to the head, which I feel like gives it a more of a stable ride when you're running it through the water. It's less apt to want to roll. The hook on it is sharp. I'm pretty critical on this. It won't stick to your fingernail. That's how I always sharpen my hooks, but it definitely sticks to my skin, so that's a good starting point. Good enough in a spinnerbait because you're pretty well always going to set the hook pretty strong on that. A nice size hook. It's got a nice wire or a molded in keeper there. It's pretty sharp. It's going to hold your trailer if you decide to use. And also a critical thing in a lot of baits I love is a hand-tied skirt. You can't really see it here, but it's got the twine that actually wraps around there that's going to keep that skirt on there for a long time, as opposed to a rubber gasket that rots out in, you know, a couple years, it seems like. So anyways, seems like a very well made bait. I'm excited to throw it.